Bernie would have won. If you follow politics, this is probably a phrase you've heard a lot since the 2016 general election in which Hillary Clinton lost to Donald Trump. This notion is so widespread that even a big news organization like The Independent had a piece on the matter. But is it true? Would Bernie have won? To that I say, it's hard to know for certain, but Bernie probably would have won. Now, as we all know, Hillary lost the election to Trump, but she actually did win the popular vote, 48% to 46%, which fell in line with what the polling was telling us up until the election. According to the Real Clear Politics average from November 1st, 2016 to November 7th, 2016, Hillary was up on average 47% to 44%, which was a 3 percentage point advantage. Like aforementioned, she ended up winning the popular vote by 2%. So to all those who say that Hillary losing to Trump was a shock, or was shocking, I think they really have to go back and look at the numbers, because she performed relatively as expected. It's just that elections in the US aren't decided by popular vote, because we have the Electoral College. And as messed up and undemocratic as it may be, with the Electoral College, when the percentages are close, the person who ends up getting the most votes can still lose. And that's what happened. And it's not like we couldn't have seen this coming either. The establishment really tried to convince us, the voters, that Hillary was the more electable candidate and that we should support her over Bernie Sanders in the primaries, even though poll after poll showed the opposite. The polling showed Bernie outperforming Hillary versus Trump by a significant margin, no more so than a pair of polls that came out in mid-May. Trump was up 46% to 44% on Hillary, while Bernie Sanders was beating Trump by 15 percentage points. 54% to 39%. And this poll showing Bernie beating Trump by so much was not some major fluke or outlier. The Real Clear Politics average of polls from May 6, 2016 to June 5, 2016 had Bernie on top of Trump by an average of 11 percentage points, 50% to 39%. Now, like aforementioned, thanks to the Electoral College, candidates who win the popular vote can still lose the general election if the percentages are close. 11% is not close. That's why I think that, yes, Bernie probably would have won. I mean, that's what the numbers say. So if Bernie does decide to run in 2020, which it's starting to seem like there's a very good chance that he might, all of this talk of him not being electable needs to stop. He probably would have won in 2016 if he was the Democratic nominee, and he would probably still win today, at least according to a recent poll, in which he's still up 13 percentage points on Trump. And even if Trump isn't the Republican nominee in 2020, Bernie is still as good a bet to win as anybody, based on the fact polling indicates that Bernie is the most popular politician in the country. So if Bernie does decide to run in 2020, let's not forget what happened in 2016. Bernie probably would have won. And if he does decide to run in 2020, he's as good a bet as anyone to win. Hey guys, if you want to help out this show, you can follow our various social media links. Also, we have a Facebook group that you can join as well. And if you want to follow me on social media, you could do that as well. Alright guys.